Hi guys, welcome to our podcast Lifeish, where we talk the highs, the lows, and the awkward in-betweens of what it's like being a woman in the modern world. I'm Nemo.
I'm Ikram.
And I'm Leah.
So grab your coffee or your matcha, which is basically almost done, and let's get into it. So guys, how has your week been? Go on, Ikram, give it to us.
My week has been very slow. It's been, I don't know, I've just been, it's like you're being productive, but you still feel like you're in your funk. It's weird. But that's definitely been the way it's been. Like, I've been trying to be productive. And but I feel like I've been in a mental funk and I don't know how to get out of it. It's so weird because usually I'll know how to bounce back. Usually it just takes a day for you to bounce back.
Yeah.
So weird. But it's so, like, I don't know why. It's really bad. It's actually getting really bad. And I'm trying my best. Y'all.
Yeah.
Pray for me.
And I just feel like sometimes you need that. Like, you need to... You're not necessarily be in a funk, but I feel like everybody is in it. I don't think any single person can sit and say that they have never in their life been in a funk.
No, it's inevitable.
It's literally inevitable. But I think that's literally a time for your mind to rest. Sometimes your mind literally forces you to do things like that. And you just, why do you feel like you can't just get out of it? Like, you just can't get out of it.
Yeah, I feel like I said, is you trying to rest, but the worst thing is when you feel like you're not doing nothing, but your mind is keep on like
it's
like harassing you at this point.
It's like mental productivity, but not physical productivity.
At this point, like
she's being harassed by her own mind.
It's not leaving me alone.
A prison to her own brain.
It's not leaving me alone.
How's it been? Lovely.
This week, literally, I realized.
Am I your king? Grab the mic out of my hand.
Am I your king?
Are you my king?
Yeah.
Grab the mic out of my hand.
You just hold it there.
Okay, fine.
Okay, so I think, like I was saying before, this week I realized how deep in my comfort zone I am. I do not step out of my comfort zone. That is literally, I feel like I'm the polar opposite to you right now. I'm too stable in my life that I don't want change. And I've literally seen like, even though I am actively trying to physically change, my mind is like holding me back, like through procrastination. Through procrastination is making me procrastinate, and I've actually got deadlines to do things so that I can like make this change in my life, but I'm actually procrastinating so hard and I know it's because like mentally I'm too uncomfortable to change. Thank you.
Your eyebrows gone down.
Thank you, Queen.
Continue.
But yeah, like I'm too far in my comfort zone, and yeah, my mind is just not letting me move on to the next stage of my life.
I can relate. Unfortunately, I think I'm with you there, where I just feel like my life's become quite robotic and it's just a repetition. Every day is kind of the same day, which is so crazy because I always tell myself not to be in a position like this, but it's become that I've actually forgotten what even challenging yourself is. Like a challenge I've not heard of her in a while. But then again, it's just like I'm at that stage in my life where I've just I found my feet, which is not good because you should always keep striving for the next best thing and always try to challenge yourself and always have these like things that you want to work towards. I think that's what makes life in my opinion. But yeah, I've definitely been quite stationary, very robotic. Every day repeats its every day is literally a copy and paste of its day. And it's become to the point where like my whole routine is like you can put it all in the same day. I think I do the same movements every day at this point. It's long.
I feel like my 20s, I have 10 years. I don't want to feel stability. No. And I know it sounds bad, but I don't want to be like just on my feet stable.
Mate,
you know,
this eyebrow is stubborn. It's come back down again.
I've been literally fixing it for so long. It's the first time I ever used eyebrow gel.
Babe, what you done super good on your head.
Let's see.
What? Literally, I put it up and come back.
It's the first time I've used eyebrow gel and it keeps
again.
Well, you know what? It's so funny. I have not even realized till you started doing it.
No, I keep going in the mirror fixing it up.
Mate, I've literally put it up and it literally clicked back down again.
I used eyebrow gel and put it upwards.
Anyways, back to conversation.
Like I was saying, my 20s, for the whole 10 years of my 20s till I'm 30, I don't want to be stable. I want to be stable, but just not like I don't want to be
stable.
I don't want to be. No, I want to be mentally stable.
Yeah, you want to be mentally
stable.
As in
you want challenges.
Yeah. I want to literally be doing different things. Like I don't want to just find my career, stay in it through all my like I want to try different things. Like I want to try different careers. I want to try different
But like you can also seek those challenges not only in your career but also like outside of that.
Yeah,
So,
like every
even
single
if
bit
like
of it.
alhamdulillah, if your career is going well for you, or if you are stable with your job, because I'm not gonna lie, it's very hard for you to seek a challenge in something where you are very stable in it, but like you can go seek challenges outside it. So like I don't know, something physical, maybe a hobby or something like that, where you're putting yourself in new environments.
Yeah,
Maybe
yeah,
that
yeah,
can.
definitely. But I think even like what I mean by that is that the job I'm in now, I don't want to be there still till I'm
True.
30.
Yeah.
Like when I'm 30, I want to look back and think I done every job till I found what works for me. You know, like I don't know, like even traveling, even like my scenery, every bit of my life, I just want it to be kind of like changing till I'm in my. I feel like I'll have time, inshallah, if I'm alive then, to be stable in my 30s, please. In my 20s, I need to be moving. I need to be doing different things. I cannot be comfortable just staying in one thing.
Can I, but
Yeah.
hearing you say this is like very, I don't know what's the word. It's very, it feels very, I feel like it's uplifting me because in a sense where obviously I said like I've been forced to like obviously be out of my comfort zone and stuff like that. And so I've been like, and it feels very like very unstable
Yeah.
to the point where it's getting like, I would say it's getting too much, but it's becoming a thing of like, okay, like when am I gonna find this, and when am I gonna do this, and
When are you
when am I
gonna find your
gonna
feet? Yeah.
find my feet, or when am I gonna like something or whatever it may be. But hearing you say like, giving that perspective again is like reminding me like, you know what, like it's actually okay to be in that moment.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
have a challenge and stuff like that.
Absolutely.
I completely agree with both of you guys. I think your 20s, you're not really meant to be, but I think I found myself in a weird position where I have, and I'm acting like a mother of three that's like has rent to pay, like
you get what I'm saying?
breaking my back when I should be doing other things and exploring different aspects of
But
my
you know what's
life.
so
And I
weird?
feel like that time will come.
I feel like we all sit in different boats when it comes to this, because let's for example, you're in a job where you feel stable, but it's a job that you don't want to continue on with, you want to find something else, whereas you're in a job but you do enjoy the job,
Yeah,
like you
that's the
actually
thing.
do really love what you do.
Yeah.
And then me,
So then, yeah.
where am I?
You're in, but I feel like
That's
it's
actually
almost
so true.
weird
But
though
we're all
because
in different
yeah,
Because with
situations.
you know, you've studied to do this. This
Yeah.
kind of has been what you have wanted to do for a while.
yeah,
So I definitely agree. Like it's so different for you. Like even though I have studied this, but I feel like my job is kind of very broad.
yeah.
As in, like, I can do a different
Not what you're meant-
version
yeah.
of that
Yeah.
same industry, right? Whereas if you're doing veterinary, and you want to continue doing veterinary, like you kind of have to continue doing veterinary, you know.
Yeah.
Like whereas I mean, like I want to actually probably leave finance and do something else and
Right.
do this, and you get what I'm saying. So
Yeah.
I don't know. You're right. It might be like a different.
Yeah, I think for me it's more of like a progression in my career. I want to do better. I want to gain more skills within the scope
Allahumma
of my
barik,
career.
can we get Allahumma barik?
Alhamdulillah.
Thank
I want to gain more experience and more, I don't know, things in my scope of my career and the scope of my, I guess, competency, I guess. But yeah, I mean, I feel like from what I take from this, I feel like we're in different parts of where you're meant to be in your 20s, almost like we're like all in our 20s, but like almost like different stories, but with the same goal almost in mind.
Yeah, and it's
so
like
weird.
different story, but kind of like, I want to say same dilemma.
Yeah.
Kind of same dilemma.
We're in the same, because I feel like I feel like I'm pretending like I've actually like I've aged myself a bit too much, you know, like I'm meant to be pushing myself out and getting myself out there and I don't know, doing the unexpected and kind of being a bit fearful and doing things scared and doing things like I don't know what the future's gonna hold, but we'll just have to see. But here I am living like I'm well in my 40s, ready to retire.
Yeah, because literally that's exactly what I'm trying to say. Because I've seen so many people where they like get older and then they feel like they want a career change, or they're not happy with what they're doing, or they're very bored in what they're doing and they would love to explore other things. But like sometimes when you're in a situation where you've got like dependents, like children and stuff, you can't just get up and just leave a career, and you need the money. So I think people should take advantage of being in their youth.
Absolutely.
Don't want to offend no one, but like in their 20s or something. They're like, you can still be youthful in your 30s. But you don't even have children on alhamdulillah. Not alhamdulillah, but
No, alhamdulillah, I have kids. I don't want kids right now.
no,
Yeah.
alhamdulillah if we had them as well. But
Kids
like,
are a
we
blessing, but for
we
me right
don't have
now,
children right now, we're in a good position to try to do like different things and explore other things. So yeah, exactly. I feel like don't age yourself. Like you don't have to just be stuck in a career. This is your time to be bouncing through different things.
All right, guys. Also, just to let you know, we add a little bit of spice onto this episode. We have our good sis. Do you want me to say her name or not? No. Okay, we have a good sis, Nada on the side here. Go follow her TikTok
Put her.
My
and her
sister!
Instagram. Yeah, see now it's become fair.
sister.
As a duo and duo. Yeah, it's fair now.
Yeah.
But we'll put her social media down below. Go follow, go like, go do everything. But she'll be asking us all the questions today and we'll be answering it. So let's get into it.
First time on.
Guys, bear with her.
Question I have for you. Can you share a time when sitting in discomfort led to unexpected growth or opportunity?
Ooh.
Who wants to start?
I think I've got a good one for this one. And I think I will say, and I think a lot of people that have graduated and gone into the working world can sort of relate to this. It's that weird time where you've graduated and you're expected to know everything, but you're not, and you feel like an absolute imposter. Like you feel like you have such imposter syndrome, and I really suffered with that. Right when I graduated uni, I thankfully found I got offered a job on where I was doing my placement, and the first, I will say, month there, where like people, I felt, although this is literally an expectation I put on myself, nobody else put this on me, but it was just I felt like such an imposter because I feel like now that I graduated, I should have known everything and I should need to ask questions. So every time I felt like, oh, I don't know how to do this, so I didn't know what to do here, I felt like the absolute stupidest person. Like my degree should have been revoked from me. I felt like such an imposter because I was like, how do these people know everything that I don't know? And obviously, I was handed tasks that they were not handing a student. Now I was actually an employed person, so I was handed all these tasks, and I was just so like lost in it so much. But I think where and I felt so uncomfortable. I think I felt so uncomfortable from the switch from being known as a student that was there to being an employed person at the workspace. Um, I I literally felt like I had no idea what I was doing at all times, and I set this expectation of myself that I should know everything, that this things. But then it hit me, and this is what really sort of changed my mindset a little bit at that time was as well, that the people that I'm working with have been here for far longer than I have. Like they haven't been a student for over 10 years. So of course everything came naturally and they knew everything and they had all these experiences that I just didn't have. So I really put my time and sort of diverted my attention from, oh, I'm an imposter, to more of, oh, I just need to gain these experiences. The reason why I don't know everything is because I haven't experienced all of these different things, and I just need to learn and continue to keep learning to keep going. But there was so many times I felt like I wanted to give up and I felt so uncomfortable because I just felt like, oh, they're probably all thinking that, you know, she probably didn't even do her degree right, probably just cheated, or she did this, and which I never did. But I felt like these people kept thinking these horrible things of me, which they probably weren't. I love to make things up in my head. And yeah, I think that's the time where I've really felt like I chose to be uncomfortable and to continue to keep asking questions, even though I felt like an idiot every time I asked a question because I feel like I should have known. So I would have always been like, oh, I'm so sorry, I feel like I should know this, but, you know, saying all these things, which I just kind of stopped saying that as well. I was like, I just asked the questions as they were. And I accept the fact that people have experiences and there's life experiences that come. And even though you know everything by the book, doesn't mean that you're still going to go high and achieve and know everything all of a sudden when it comes to actually placing it down in your theory.
Yeah.
I think that's a time that I felt.
From hearing that, it sounds like changing your mindset is what ultimately leads to the growth, especially
Yeah.
in a time of discomfort, because she was in the same situation, but it's the way she shifted her mindset that led her to, you know, the growth and actually still go in for, you know,
exactly. And
what
I
she
feel
was
like
seeking.
exactly, and I feel like because I did that and I let myself almost sit in my discomfort, like the question was asking, I ended up actually becoming quite an experienced nurse, and now I get thankfully I get like a lot of people saying like, oh, I'm really good at what I do, and da da da, and I'm like, thank you, because there was a time where I would literally beat myself up about not knowing the simplest things, and it's like I should know this, and da da da. So I think continuing on and actually sitting in that discomfort and being a what is it? What's that word? Never mind. Being new to something and learning something should excite you and not make you feel so uncomfortable, not make you feel like an imposter. It should actually just change your mindset to I'm happy to learn, not I'm an absolute idiot.
Yeah.
I think that's what
Yeah, I
that's
think
what
Yeah.
similarly to you,
take it. Take it.
Because this is gonna be a story time.
Honestly, my
It's
fingers.
not. It wasn't even, but whatever. Similarly to you, when I started my apprenticeship, obviously I went from sixth form to the apprenticeship in a corporate job, and it was literally like everybody, they know what they're doing and they gonna act like they know what they're doing. Like they want you to act genuinely. I feel like they want you to know that they know more than you. Like, and then it was literally the same thing. Like I would always, obviously I'm new. The way that apprenticeship was structured for me was that you are basically in the role straight away, and obviously you just learn on the side, but you're in the role straight away, right? So there was so much things I didn't know, and I was basically on the same level as the people that have been here. It wasn't like I'm shadowing someone or anything, you know. So I was constantly asking stuff, and I kept being like, "Oh, I'm so sorry, this, that." And I think people need to stop doing that. Like, actively stop saying, "I'm so sorry, this," or "I should know this," or "Because you shouldn't know this, and you shouldn't be sorry," you know. But I feel like the things that you put out there, say, not like manifestation wise, but like it kind of like affects your mindset a bit. Like you feel like you shouldn't be asking stuff, but you should. And just remember, there's a reason why these people are on a higher pay than you, because of their experience and because of their knowledge. All right. So if we was on the same pay and everything, then I would expect you to not know more than me and to not be telling me what I should be doing. But you're not. You're probably like on triple what I am on for a reason. So ask your questions and don't be uncomfortable. Honestly, that's what I feel like. That's what helped me. I had to just really stop with the whole "I'm sorry" act. I'm not
You
sorry.
just have to push through the uncomfortability. For me, time when I definitely felt like massive discomfort was when I decided to drop out of my first year. I was the only one in my family who dropped out of university, even though I'm back in university now. But I was the only one around that time, and my mum really praised the degree I was doing. Like she really was happy that I was doing this degree and stuff like that, and so that was definitely a lot of guilt. What that I felt personally when I decided to drop out. But to be honest, is like I feel like when it's something's for you. I feel like when you know it's something's not for you, and I joined you that nursing was not, something that I could do. Let me shout out to all the nurses out there and all the student nurses out there. You guys are doing your thing, and may Allah bless you guys endlessly. I mean, but yeah, I just felt like I realized that that's something that I didn't want to do. So around the time I did drop out, I did not tell my parents at all. Down the line, I was starting to work full time. Oh my gosh, I had the reality hit so heavy for me. I felt so uncomfortable because I felt like it's so weird. Your mind can actually be so dangerous, which is the crazy thing. Is like I feel like to get out of discomfort is like you really need to check your mind and do it constantly. And that's why I feel like habits such as journaling and stuff like that, where you are able to express how you feel and stuff like that, is so important, because your actions and the things you do, it comes down to how you think. So it's very important to check your mind and stuff like that. But yeah, around the time when I was working full time, don't know why I felt like this was what I was destined to do. And I think it was hitting me even harder because everyone around me was doing something. Like I still had my friends that were doing nursing. She was doing an apprenticeship and stuff like that. So I felt like everyone had something going on for themselves where they had a bigger picture. But I was like, oh, I'm here working full time, in a cafe, and that like bummed me out so like crazy. Like my energy was so off around that time, and I think it was just a lot about feeling uncomfortable. But the good thing is, like, even though I was obviously mentally gone, being uncomfortable forced me to look at new things, research a lot, like hating where I was at. That's what forced me to do so much research and seek so much new things and do this and do that, to the point where me doing the things that I did, me seeking out not knowledge, me seeking out new opportunities and stuff like that, because I felt so uncomfortable in the situation I was in, it led to me now doing a degree. I'm not gonna lie, I thought I wanted this. Alhamdulillah, regardless, it may lead me to good things, but it also led me to like now I feel like because of being in that situation and having experienced that, I always feel like I have to do something on the side and build something for myself. Like from then all the way till now, I'm always doing something on the side, and I really love that about myself, because it's like I'm so glad, because I feel like had it not been for that experience, had it not been for me feeling that uncomfortable and having that hit of reality, I would not probably be seeking out the things that I seek out now. Like I feel like I'm always trying to like look towards new things, and yeah, it's hard, and yeah, it's difficult, and yeah, it's uncomfortable, but the growth that you get at the end of it is so rewarding and uplifting. But I'll say that's definitely one of my moments,
Yeah.
you know?
I like that.
So this is more general then. When you guys feel uncomfortable in any time of your life, what practices help you navigate those moments so that you don't feel shut out?
Mm-hmm. So I think
You need to take the mic.
because she wasn't leading it towards me
No,
this
babe.
time.
I don't work
Anyways,
for you. I'm not gonna play with trademark.
so I think like more towards social uncomfortability, but it's something that you can put into like I think this is something that affects people even past social uncomfortability. Is like I think people need to start putting other people like on a human level to them. Like obviously probably is more towards what we was talking about, like how imposter syndrome, and like even if you're trying to network or go to social events, like if you're trying to make friends, join a running club, whatever you're doing, you need to bring people back to a human level. I think people naturally in their head put people that might know more than them or be more experienced something more than them on a higher level, so like they don't want to embarrass themselves, or they don't want to like feel like the new one or the one that nobody knows. So I feel like that does actually stop people from doing a lot of things. But when you put someone like back down as like this is just another person just like me, like what way do I need to like overly impress them? No, and you have every right to be in that space as much as they do. I feel like that will make you like less uncomfortable. It has for me. Like that has worked for me. Like when I go to all of these networking events or like even all these there's so many events in the job that I do. Every single other week I feel like I'm at an event. And before I used to feel like, oh, like everyone knows each other, or I feel like I have to like put my best foot forward, or like I have to be engaged, or I don't know, like, I just used to just think so much of like everyone's impression of me there, because obviously it's like a, corporate job. But then I just started to think like, but why? Like, why do I not just be me? Like, I am a whole person with my own personality, everything myself. So like, why do I need to like feel like I have to adjust myself to just another person? Like, really and truly, just another person. They're gonna go home, probably not even gonna think about me at all. So that has definitely helped me in being less uncomfortable in spaces. And like even like I think last week or something, I touched on how social events is very these days everyone knows each other, but still like again everyone knows each other, but they can get to know you. You know, you're your own person that has something to offer yourself. So think of it that way instead of like, or what if they don't like me or whatever.
Yeah.
That doesn't matter.
I have
You do you.
I definitely have something to add on to that. Is, for example, yesterday I went to meet up with a friend. I haven't seen her for so long, and she attends like running clubs and like more sporty type of events regularly, right? And at first I was just gonna meet up with her to go cafe, just catch up with her personally. And then she brought up there's going like she was gonna go attend a barbecue later on. And by this time it was by the like time I was like finished chilling with her, it was already around the time of the barbecue. And she needed to charge her phone as well, so I was like always around her wherever. I was like, okay, like I might as well just come to the barbecue with you as well. Getting closer to the time, I was like, okay, it's like who's gonna be there? Is it new faces? Is it, am I just gonna be the new face? Because guys, oh my gosh, I just get a different type of like when I know I'm the only new face. It's just like I feel like I'm inviting myself, even though she told me like the host said to bring friends and bring people you know of and stuff like that, and I knew that, but to me I just always feel like it's uncomfortable.
Yeah.
It's so uncomfortable. But I was like, you know what, like let me just go, whatever. It was nice and sunny as well. And then I go again, everyone knows each other. Everyone knows each other. I'm the only new face there. And like when that happens, I like automatically is like I'll talk, and I'll talk to people and stuff. Like I won't even be shy off, because like we actually have good conversations and stuff like that. But naturally it's like obviously you don't, people have personal like, well, they know each other,
Yeah,
it's
they're like,
different.
oh my god, hi, how you doing?
Yeah,
And you're like
I'm like, hi,
on the side,
my
like,
name's
just-
Ikra.
yeah.
wait to enter conversation.
Yeah. I'm just like,
Yeah.
And it's like on the side, like,
Just waiting back there to enter.
yeah, I'm like,
yeah.
hi.
Oh hi, I'm the crowd.
So that's literally how it was. And I'm not gonna lie, like at the start when they started, like we were one of the early ones. Me and her went to quickly go pray, right? And I was like to her, like, guys, I don't even know what it was, but my anxiety was high. I was like, oh my gosh, actually, I should have not, like, low key, like, I want to go home so bad, like I don't know, my internal thoughts were speaking so loud. They were just speaking to my friend. I was like, I should have went home. Like I feel so awkward, and it's like because they were so nice as well, which is like the thing. But it's just like I don't know. I was just feeling like, oh, I wish I didn't come to a vibe. Like, I don't know what it is. I was just really speaking out loud and stuff like that. She was like, yeah, she was like, I don't want to make you feel uncomfortable, whatever. Because, like, alhamdulillah, she was like making sure like I felt comfortable as well. But I didn't want her to like always just feel like she has to like, you know, when you
want them to enjoy themselves. You
yeah, like I don't want to feel like I'm being a I don't want to feel
I'm
like
not
I'm
your
being a
accessory,
burden.
like,
Yeah,
yeah,
like I don't
like,
want to
yeah.
do that. Like Ashley, because she wants like you're there for a baby girl, enjoy your time and stuff like
Yeah.
that. Like, you know, I never want to be that. So I was just like, yeah, whatever. And it's just like okay, like if you generally feel like uncomfortable or stuff like that, like it's fine. Like you can actually like basically you can go type of thing. Like I was like, but now I feel like it's gonna be awkward if I go.
Yeah.
Cause I just came.
Yeah.
Type of vibe. But then this is what I deeped, and this is what kind of made me overcome that because I don't like I said, my anxiety was high that time. And I thought to myself, if I do now decide to leave at this point, I feel like I'm gonna hate myself more for the fact that it's like
You let your inner thoughts win.
I let my inner thoughts win, and I don't know how the day would have turned out. Like, what if it would have been a nice day? What if I would have met new people, like, you know, really have good conversations and really actually enjoy the barbecue? And, you know, if I let it just sink in a bit, because obviously I just came, like, obviously I'm going to feel this sort of feeling now because I just came, like, things are feeling new for me. But what if I just let it sit and had conversations and just chilled a bit and stuff like that, you know, like, how would have it turned out then? So I would have, the thought of me leaving now, I would have hated it so much for the fact that number one, I let my thoughts win, and number two, I didn't know what the day was going to look like, and I've always been wanting to like go out more and social stuff like that. So I don't feel like I would have hated myself more. So that's one thing that made me stay, and then for me to stay and just sit a bit longer, and then like I said, I started to get a bit more comfortable. I started to have good conversations, you know, like people that were lovely and stuff like that. And then after that, obviously I left because it was starting to get late. But I think that's definitely how I. What was the question again?
What practices?
Yeah, that's definitely a practice. Is like sometimes when you are feeling very uncomfortable in that moment, just think if you decide to leave now, or if you decide to listen to your thoughts that are telling you to leave and this is so uncomfortable and I hate this and whatever, like would you genuinely feel better if you leave?
Yeah.
Would you genuinely feel better if you leave, or like did you
Yeah,
just feel like
yeah.
you wasted another opportunity, another moment? That's a practice that definitely has helped me. I don't know if that makes sense.
No, yeah, because you're not even in any like physical danger if you stay. You know.
Yeah.
There's actually nothing. What's the worst that's gonna happen if you stay?
And
you
that's
know?
how new opportunities come about. Like that's how, you know,
You're not
this
going
is life,
to get
man.
no new opportunities being in bed. That's
Like
literally the truth of it.
what would I actually get from going home and I'll be in my bed? I'm just gonna be everything in the whole situation again. Like, come, you should have stayed. I'll be beating myself up.
Mhm.
You know?
Exactly.
Yeah. I think for me, some of the practices that help me to do things that make me uncomfortable is I don't, it sounds weird, but I don't just do things for the sake of doing things anymore. I set expectations and I set a standard for myself. Why am I doing what I'm doing? How is this going to benefit me? And it might sound a bit selfish, but what am I going to get from this? Whether it's just spending quality time with people. I'll be honest, something that made me uncomfortable is simply just going out and meet my friends. Like the outside world sometimes makes me uncomfortable. Like I'm not the most when people say like I'm a homebody, I am the definition of a homebody. I really don't leave my house unless I really need to. Work, home, work, home, work, home, work, home. It's sort of how I live my life. But funny enough, I've set these expectations for myself recently. Maybe I'm having like a little bit of a crisis, but I was like, I'm not living my life to the fullest that I want to live. I feel like I'm just once again sat in the comfortability part. And one thing I'm going to make myself uncomfortable is going out more, saying yes a bit more. I think I'm very quick to always be like, oh no, I really can't do this. And why can't I do it really though? Like I'm just gonna sit at home and read my book. Like what am I actually going to do? So I have been sort of telling myself, an expectation I set for myself is to experience life a bit more. Say yes to your friends that want to come and see you. Say yes that you want to hang out and do things. If your colleagues are having a thing after work, go to it. Don't just go home and be like, oh no, it's hair wash day, you know? Like actually sit and actually do. That's my excuse, you know. I'd be like, it's hair wash day.
Made me laugh. She always tells them, "Oh, I can't. It's hair wash day."
That is actually my excuse. Like it's hair wash day. Like I can't come. Sorry, babe. And I think that's what it is. So I feel like when I tell myself like, oh god, I don't want to see like I love my friend, but I really don't want to like have to leave my house and go all the way there. And you know, just sometimes I'm just someone that's like very anxious. I get really anxious from like literally just going and leave my house and taking the train. Like that can be some anxiety sometimes. But I was also like, oh, but remember what you said. You want to be more social. You want to say yes to more things. So set that expectation of yourself and actually see why you're doing what you're doing. And I think that makes it a bit more nicer to put yourself in that, because you feel like you're achieving something, you feel like you're achieving a goal, and just reminding yourself of why you're, it literally makes yourself uncomfortable.
Yeah.
Why are you doing that?
Like that literally comes down to like the more you like the thoughts you hold is how you're gonna act.
Yeah.
So if you say to yourself like, but it's gonna be like this, and but it's gonna be like that, but I now have to do this, and you're making excuses basically,
Yeah.
you're gonna find yourself now not doing what you wanted to do, or what your initial goal was. But if you kind of shift that now, like, because I feel like we initially, like, when it's something that makes us uncomfortable, the thoughts of like, I don't want to do this, and it comes quick. But to quickly change that and be like, but there's also good in this, and it probably will turn out nice. And you then, when you shift your mindset to something that's more positive, and this is what I wanted, and I wanted to socialize more, and whatever, when you shift it to that, you're now going to see yourself acting in a way where you're coming closer to the goal that you wanted to reach. So it's that mindset shift as well that's very important. Well, like, at the end of the day, it falls down to your mind and how you think. That's what it falls down into. So just being more aware of how you think. Subconscious thoughts hold so much weight and power in this. So just knowing how to shift that and switching it is very important.
Yes, and with subconscious thoughts, literally about what I meant with when you are meeting new people, or if you feel socially uncomfortable, feel like people need to prove themselves to you as much as you need to prove you to them, to other
Prove
people.
yourself. Mate.
You get what I'm trying to say.
too.
You get what I'm trying to say.
Trying to
Like,
help, I can't help
don't
you.
feel like literally it sounds mad, but in your head you really need to feel like everyone is on the same level as you. There's no one that's like better than you, or there's no one that your personality needs to match theirs. Like their personality can match yours. You start thinking like that instead.
People really appreciate authenticity. Like that's one thing I appreciate about a person. When I see someone who's just so themselves, like they don't really try to put on a front or whatever. I love that so much. Like I can appreciate that from someone so much. So honestly, just be yourself, and you'll just attract the right people and stuff like that. Just your own vibe.
Exactly.
I actually, it's so crazy you mentioned that, because one thing I've found that I actually recently struggle with, especially obviously with you guys, I'm very comfortable, but especially in the outside world, I really find it hard to like show people how I am myself. Like it's so psychological. Sometimes I act the way I think you think of me. It sounds really weird.
You act the way I think.
Like, so if I think
somebody thinks you're quiet, then you are quiet.
I'm a quiet person. If you think I'm a bubbly person, then I'm like super bubbly. And it's like, I just feel like people, I feel like sometimes
naturally,
if I behave the way I behave naturally for myself, I could come off with like too much for people.
Yeah, but
like
you're too much.
Naturally, though, you do feed off the other person's energy.
Yeah,
Yes,
like
everyone does
and
that.
but I'm like super
do
conscious
that.
of it. Like whatever I think you think of me is how I behave. Like
Yeah,
I'm
I
that.
do that, though.
That's
You're
the
right.
reality I live for you, because I think you think that of me. So I'm gonna behave like that. But I've really started recently just trying to, as much as I can, be myself and not act like, almost like play a script for a different person every time. Like it's really weird.
Yeah.
Like if you think I'm quiet, I'm gonna be quiet and shy with you. But if you think, oh, I'm a really nice bubbly person, I'm bubbly. But it's like then two people in the same room, I'm like, what do I do now?
True.
You just
Quiet
say
and bubbly, it don't make no sense. So I just feel like
say
something I've always
quiet.
been really conscious of,
Yeah.
like how people perceive me a lot of the time.
Yeah.
But I think I've really, 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 like, I wouldn't say this year, like as of like my more mature years, I've really tried to just be
you.
my
and-
authentic self, and I think that's nice, because I feel like people even like me even more now. Like I feel like I bring a lot of people and I draw a lot of people in because I just am the way I am.
Exactly.
And like people just say, oh, name is just the way she is, because she is the way she is.
And not everybody needs to like that.
No.
You know, people are free to like what they want, but it will be less exhausting for you, because naturally then the people that don't like that will not surround themselves around you.
Yeah.
So you can just be you then.
Exactly.
You know?
So I just found like not being uncomfortable with
Yeah.
just being myself for people is something that I really, really, really tried to do every single day. Sometimes I just forget and I just be playing the role. It's like, wait, hold on. But your voice has never gone this high. Dial it back down, Barbie. Bring it back down. But yeah.
No, that helps with the
Next
dates.
question.
This one's gonna be a deep question.
Oh, don't make me cry now.
Let me find it. If you had zero fear, what risk would you take today?
Who wants to go first with this one?
I don't know. Okay. I'm really struggling to answer this question. I really don't know, because there's like, obviously there's certain things I want to do, but I feel like fear is not what holds me back from doing them. you know? Like, I don't think I want to do. The money holds me back, not the fear. Like, even for example, starting the business you always want to start. So obviously, some people it's the fear, but for me, it's not the fear. It's just like I don't have the resources right now.
I know.
Um,
He asked me the answer.
I really like travel. I want to travel, but I hate. Like, I really just. I don't even know, man. Give it to you. I got nothing.
Think about it, babe. All right, I literally know what it is, and it's this right here. This is something that I actually was so fearful of starting.
Oh yeah.
I was so scared of like how everything was gonna, not even this, but like my social media presence in general.
Rude. Guys, you know I went live today by myself.
It's honestly like
Crazy.
like I said, I've always been someone that cared so much about how I'm perceived. And to be fair, not even to get a bit deep, but before I used to post to TikTok very regularly, I started having the wrong crowd of people watching my videos, and I started getting a lot of like rude, hateful comments. And because I was so conscious of how I was perceived, I stopped, and I actually got traumatized. I like stopped videoing for like 2 years straight. Sorry, guys. Because I was just like, I was so scared of the comments. Like every time wanted to post a video, I'd be like, I was so scared of what people were gonna say about me. 'Cause I took it so personally. I made everyone's comment mean something. I gave it meaning, which really frustrates me now I think about it. But this is something, and it sounds weird because the question is, what would I do? But I feel like I'm already doing it, and I think this is what it
love
is.
that
Like,
for you.
huh?
I love that for you.
Yeah, I feel like I'm doing it because I'm back on social media again. I actually don't give a heck what you have to say about me anymore. I don't give a heck. I actually don't give a heck because I know who I am. And I think I've come to terms with being sure of myself. And that's why when I started this again, I took a lot of time to think about it because I didn't just want to start this now. I want to start a long, long time ago. Like before when I was actually actively posting on social media, like before I used to post about 4 videos a day, I really wanted to start like a sit down podcast because people actually used to comment for me to start it. But I quit. Like I quit social media in general. Although I wanted this to be the reason why I got out of the 9 to 5. But yeah, I think I'm happy now I think about it because I actually didn't deep it until now that I am doing what I was so scared of doing, which is taking that leap of faith, maybe being cringe to some people or being a weirdo to some people. I really don't care anymore.
My biggest fear is the thumbnails.
Oh my god, guys, we have to do a thumbnail today.
Oh yeah.
What do you think about a thumbnail?
Or the recent one.
Yeah.
That was actually really good.
She's like, oh, her true colour shows. She was like, oh, so I don't know about
My
it.
biggest fear is the thumbnail. It's not even the video part. The
The
video part. Personally, I had no fear starting this podcast. It's the thumbnails.
I was so scared. I was so scared for it, and I was like, I don't know how it's gonna go. I was like, what if like our relationships don't mesh, and like all these different things. I was like overthinking it so much, but I proved myself wrong. I just did it. But I think the weeks leading up to when we were planning it, I'll literally go sleep every day like heart beating at my chest because I was like, I really want to do this, and I'm really excited for it. But at the same time, it might go all wrong, and people might start hating on me again.
Alhamdulillah, it's been going right so far.
Alhamdulillah.
If I had zero fear, like even the thought of skydiving, just do it. Guys, I know, sorry, it sounds crazy, but that's what I'm saying. If I had zero fear, just do everything. Just get out there. Just go crazy because this is your life.
Every opportunity. So give me the back. Every opportunity that showed itself, you would take it.
Basically.
Okay,
I
but
like that.
today,
Yeah,
looking at your habits,
Yeah.
You had no fear. What would you do
responsibilities,
right
your
now?
lifestyle.
Go to that running.
So looking at your lifestyle, what risk would you take today? It
Oh,
could
I've
be
got
like-
one, but this is
it
gonna
could be
sound
like
crazy.
Quitting your job, so you can get to
Quitting
like,
my job.
doing your business.
Quitting my job.
Say that louder.
And doing
No,
what?
not quitting my job. Not quitting my job.
No, but guys, I got one. If I could do what I want to do, I would literally get my visa, do teaching in Japan for like a year. Because that's one of my dreams. Like, I want to just try that for once in my life. Like, live in a different country. Japan's my favorite place in the world. Although I've literally never been. But I think it's my favorite place in the world. That is what I would do. I would go to my favorite place in the world and try to find a way to live there.
Okay. If I had no fear, literally today I would, quit my job. And
Right. Oh, man,
then-
watching.
no, not because the job is bad. Literally just because I would. No, I'm not gonna backpack. I want to travel around different countries, but not backpacking. Like I want it to actually be like luxury hotels, you know. I want to do like,
Business flight.
do you get what I'm saying? That's what I want to do. I don't want to do, what's the word for that? I don't want to do like
I want to
backpacking.
travel around the
I
world.
want to travel around the
basically,
world, like into very nice countries.
That's not your fear. That's your money holding you back.
Yeah, it's not even the fear. No, but I want to do it solo. Like, I'm scared to solo do it, but I really want to do it solo. Like, I really want to do like a year or something of solo traveling, not backpacking, solo traveling. But I'm really scared to do it solo because I feel like I'm not gonna leave the hotel or resort I'm in. Genuinely, I don't think I'm gonna leave. So because my real answer, I'm not putting it into this video because I don't need people actually tend to ask me about it.
But you already put in the video, but we'll take it out.
But that's not my real answer.
Oh, that's not your real answer?
I would live in Japan by myself on a cat island forever. And then I will die there. And then the cats can eat me.
Yeah, I think it's fear holding me back.
That's what I'm saying.
It's the money.
It's the money. If I had the money and the opportunity, I would take it.
Yeah.
It's just, it's not the fear.
Honestly, I feel like I'm trying to find that thing.
Yeah.
I'm trying to find it. It's not trying
Yeah.
to find me, though.
Right?
Okay, now this is advice for the people watching this. What's one tiny risk anyone listening could try right now?
Huh?
Joining a run club.
But why?
Because that's a tiny fear.
That would be
Social
a
risk.
great
That's a
risk.
Yeah.
Yeah, social risk. I say social risk. Just join a club. As a social club, sorry. Join a social club.
Plagiarizer, please. Plagiarizer. I'm actually set her up because I need to take my answer and I said plagiarizer.
No, but generally, join a social club. I think that actually is so important.
Yeah.
And it's something little, but it it can change a lot, to be honest. And there's a lot out there recently.
I say, whatever interest you have, whether you want to go into, I don't know, for your future, whether you want to go into finance, real estate, medicine, social media, whatever you want to do, find a place where you can like do some sort of work experience
But that's hard
and
to
go
find.
for it.
That's hard to find.
We'll find it.
It's hard to find.
Well, damn, I don't know. Find it. Figure it out. Do something, please. Yeah, make that. No, I took it. Make that LinkedIn profile. Make that LinkedIn profile and start networking and talk to people and whatever interests you have, find them on LinkedIn and talk to them. Because people love to tell you about themselves and about their jobs and what they're doing. People love to talk. So just ask them.
Yeah, true.
Go on.
What was the question again?
What's one tiny risk anyone listening could try right now? What's a risk to you? Is it
Elevate
getting
your
out of
style.
comfort zone?
Yeah.
Is it
Yeah.
risk as in like career risk or
Yeah.
Risk is something that makes you feel unstable a bit.
Yeah.
You know what I would say? Go outside in a busy area,
Mhm.
record yourself.
Okay. Go outside in a busy area and record yourself.
Back camera.
Back camera.
Up.
0.5, flip the camera and
Hands
start
fully
talking.
extended.
You know, that reminds me of that girl on the train.
How did she do that? Okay, to this day, I don't understand how she done that.
Can I say something?
But guess
I
what?
can't
I
stop.
got her modelling for these big brands.
Yeah, but I can't imagine on Pack TFL music blasted. And then the fact that you have to just stop after a standstill. No,
I'm getting off
no.
Then stop us coming.
You know, some of them stops be far apart. So that is
True.
All right, guys. If you like this video, please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. If you want notifications for when we post our next episodes, turn the post notifications on. Go down in the comments, give us a little comment on what you want us to discuss, what you enjoy, what you didn't. Actually, not what you didn't enjoy. I didn't need to know that. And please like and don't you dare dislike. All right, we'll catch you in the next one. Bye.